in the jungle. He's not joining any fights. And the moment when he got his Silver Age, it was too late. Like he had to go for the BKB afterwards, and his team was just not ready to fight with him. And that's how TNC kind of rolled over.
Yeah. So hopefully next game looks a little bit better for Boom Esports. But TNC, they're looking great with the new patch. Honestly, it seems like this is a TNC patch. Very fast, their heroes are able to get a lot of farm thanks to the changes to gold when it comes to ganking, and they seem to really enjoy just applying all this early game pressure, even though they're running a Spectre.
Well, if you win lane, then your chances just increase with how the economy is right now. So much XP and gold that you get early on. So if you're in a winning matchup and you don't win that matchup, you're actually putting yourself on the back foot.
Yeah. So any changes we could see for Boom coming into the next game?
Honestly, I don't think there will be any changes, because if there is, we have already seen it.
Yeah.
I think Boom Esports, they have to figure out a way to play out this patch right now, because seems like most of the teams are really adapting really quick. We have seen T1 with the crazy stuff, and right now TNC feels like they are very comfortable with this patch already.
Yeah, I think Boom Esports are kind of in the same boat as New Esports. These two are still stuck in the past. For Boom, I don't think they are going to make too much changes to the draft, but the fastest quick fix that they can apply to the next game is just they play the draft that they're comfortable with and just try and win the laning phase, and that's the easiest way to put it.
Alright, thank you gentlemen. We'll see if Boom Esports is able to make a comeback in Game 2, but before then we will go for a quick commercial break. Once we're back, we'll jump right into Game 2.
Storms are coming! One-to-one defeat!
To be brilliant is to defy convention and challenge expectations. So Intel will bring the processing power for when it's time to go. Brilliant. Frame rates that keep up with your reflexes. Brilliant. Fast clock speeds for when you're on the clock. Brilliant. It's what we do at Intel, powering you to master your potential. Will you rise? Intel. Unleash your brilliance.
Breaking stream is something that is like a legacy. The journey has taken me to 30 countries, opened up my mind, made me realize a lot of things that I didn't know before. Some players can be great through their skill, some players can be great through their mind. Balance of both can make a wonderful thing. Choose a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. I don't strive for perfection, I strive for being the best.
Hello, I am Armel Tabios from PNC.
I'm Timothy Jan Randrap. My in-game name is Tims.
Halo Halo.
It's a dessert in Philippines.
It's a really good shake, shake.
It's a mix of everything in it.
I mean, if you go there, you should always try it.
Sinigang is...
It's a best Filipino food. It's the largest mall in the Philippines.
Yeah, it's the famous one, so everyone goes there.
A lot of pretty girls then? Yeah, I think so.
Boracay is really good.
Boracay? Oh, the best beach.
Soon, maybe I'll go. Manila is the place where the worst traffic is.
Manila. Oh, that's the place where I live.
Hi, my name is Prime AJ Make. I play for support position for Team Neon Esports.
Hi, my name is Andre Ong. My in-game name is Scam, and I play carry for Neon Esports. It's PH.
It's me. I'm the one easily to be told it sometimes. I think it's Cam because he has a big head.
Your punch.
I think it's your punch.
Me and Zhao, maybe.
I think so. Jao it's Cam because they're big guys. Januel.
It's the father.
He's the one tanker for that. Zombie apocalypse.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenny, and my nickname is Cypher.
Hi, my name is Mark Paul Luis, aka Raven. Right now, we're gonna play How Well Do I Know My Teammates.
I'm
Oh.
smart. I'm smart, guys.
Yeah, he's smart also.
But Coco smart. Yeah, I'm smart.
Up the rank of the smart guys, I think Coco and Sepper. Wait,
Maybe Cam? Maybe because the zombie kept following him, right? And then you did not, the zombie! And just go and become zombie. Follow is the best
yeah,
manner.
it's me.
Yeah.
Best manner. I'm always
hungry.
always hungry. Bro, that's a manner.
Yeah, manner. Always hungry.
Yeah.
So, yum, can you give me food? Good manner. Good manner, good attitude.
Hello, my name is Trimosal and this is FBG. We're from Boom Esport and we're gonna play How Well Do We Know Our Teammates. 3, 2, 1.
Catch
Go
you.
on. 2, 1. FBG. 2, 1. Catch you. 2, 1. Catch you.
Catch you.
3, 2, 1. Catch you. 2, 1, catch you. 2, 1, catch you. No, we're not even joking. It's all true. It's all true. Yes.
It's all honest question.
Honest answer.
Welcome back to the One Esports Dota 2 Southeast Asia League, powered by IO Esports and sponsored by Omen, Intel, Toomey and Harvey Norman. We are about to jump into Game 2 and Boom are not looking so great, unfortunately. TNC, glad to get that point so far, but now if you're Boom, you've got to tie the series up.
Yeah, 3 straight games in a row where they got just absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, they look like they are lost. They don't have a good. They haven't shown us a very good understanding of the new meta. And I think one big thing coming into the new meta is that you have to show some kind of adaptability. Like T1, we have seen a lot of creativity as well. And TNC, they just play the same thing, but they slightly utilize a new element of the new meta, which is the Helm of Dominator.
Yeah.
They allow the Spectre to be so strong in the mid game, and they play the dead lane really well as well. That's execution for you. But Boom Esport, they are lacking everything right now. Creativity, execution, adaptability. They have to somehow pick themselves up.
Yeah, I think that they are, like we pointed out, right, they're still stuck in the past. I think that they are still falling back to their drafting way and their play style, which I wouldn't completely dismiss the way they play, but it seems like they are not looking at this new patch and thinking to themselves that we might need to make some changes, or we might need to change how we approach the rest of the league.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there is some merit to trying to play old school. We can call it old school now because it's in the past. That they maybe found success with it and they think, okay, this is our most stable way that we play Dota. We're going to try and play this because they are still playing in the group stage. We're not quite out of it. We're not in the playoffs. So maybe they want to ensure that they are guaranteed in, and then maybe we can start seeing some of the crazy stuff. Because I think, Arthur, what you mentioned, that made a lot of sense. Maybe also lacking some surprise factor because we haven't seen anything new.
Yeah,
kind of risky to stick to your old guns when everyone is renovating their ideas, right, to becoming more innovative. Because if it doesn't work out, then what are you going to do? You don't have much time to come up with a new pick. You don't have much time to practice it. And Boom, maybe if they don't have the time, just go back to the basics, right? Back to basics. Win your lanes, play the mid game properly, and hopefully that you're gonna win the rest of the game.
Yeah, being the top team is not only just playing pops and playing Dotas. It also involves a lot of theory crafting, brainstorming, and remember, while working with Moon Meander, he told me stories about OG. Last time, when a patch hits, right, they'll just sit there and play pubs all day. They'll ignore scrims. They wouldn't do scrims because they need time to find out what are the heroes that are OP enough, what are the heroes that you must pick, what are the heroes that you must ban, and then they'll find, like, everyone will just come out with 1 to 2 heroes that belongs to their own role that they think they must play, and then they'll reflect them to the captains, and the captain will make out the draft from that. I think these are the off-game things that you have to do when a meta hits. If you really want to be top tier and be outstanding compared to the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, time is running out for some of these teams, especially when they are, unfortunately, at the lower end of the bracket. I've actually got it in front of us right here. You guys can't see it. But yeah, there is, unfortunately, a small chance that Boom, if they keep dropping their matches like this, they're not going to be too happy about it. Looks like the draft is ready, so let's hop in and see what kind of recovery mechanics are going to be there for Boom. As for TNC, they played great. The style fits the meta so far. They're also coming up with their own little surprise picks, so I think for TNC, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I think Boom, they banned the IO Eng, right? But the Eng is probably the standout one. Like, probably you might want to look at like a DK or some picks that has more potential to enable your team, because Eng is just for the laning phase, right? That is like the main function of the Enchantress. So Mirana taken out, that's a good start from Boom.
I think Boom Ism might want to think of going crazy this game, like going full aggressive, because sometimes playing the safest way is the most dangerous way, because you are not just playing not to lose.
Yeah.
Like T1 yesterday, we have seen their draft.
They want to play to win.
Yeah, they are playing to win. They are playing to surprise their opponent and catch the opponent off guard. Maybe that's one approach that you can do when you are really running into a brick wall.
Yeah. So they're going to approach the game with a Phoenix first pick. So this is the first Phoenix this week so far.
Snatching the Phoenix away from TNC as well.
Yeah, but TNC, they have not been emphasizing on the Phoenix in the last game anyways. Phoenix was that true. So yeah, I'm okay with the Phoenix pick, right? Boom Esports, they play those off laners that has good setup, like your Tai, Centaur, Mars, so the Phoenix can always synergize with those heroes. They might also look at, I think the heroes that they play generally love the Phoenix, loves having the Phoenix around them. But TNC, they can go for Snapfire, like what we've seen in those previous few games where there is a Phoenix.
Well, Jakiro, it seems like they are loving this Jakiro. We know how TNC love to play around Gabby, you know, buy all the times in the world for Gabby to come online, and they love to abuse the fact of the dead lane as well. They have KP and Marsh, they are really great in doing so. So Jakiro is the best hero as a post-fight to do that.
Yeah.
You don't care about dying at all as long as you push the wave out and hold your tower, that's all.
Yeah, Dobrev plus Macropire. Macropire, for its worth and its efficiency and effectiveness, it has a relatively low cooldown, easy to cast, long range, you can always clear away before you die.
Yeah, I think also we need to make a quick mention of Ice Path. I think a lot of people don't really look at how efficient this is during the team fights. Just laying out an Ice Path, you've all of a sudden cut this area away from the enemy because you walk into it, you get frozen.
Yeah, it's one of those skills that even if you have a use, he doesn't care about your use.
Yeah.
Like he's happy that you have a use this time to let him set up for the Ice Path.
Especially teams right now, they are really smart in choosing where they want to take their fights. It's either the Roshan pick or high ground or the choke points. So Ice Path has become very valuable, like from time to time.
Right, let's see what we're going to be pairing up with this Phoenix for Boom Esports. If we'll be seeing a new combo, or if we might just be seeing the old school combo with that Phoenix.
Yeah, it feels like they are going for the safe path to go for the team fight intensive lineup. So maybe they'll open with something like Centaur or Mars to pair with the Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't mind the Mars opening. I think the Mars is a really safe opening. I wouldn't say there's a lot of hard counters to Mars. Sure, he has bad matchup. He has, like issues like mana problem and such, but he's always going to be useful.
Ooh, interesting. So Phoenix Earth Spirit combination.
Imagine if the Mikoto just whips out a mid-Earth Spirit, I wouldn't mind, honestly.
There's a lot of damage over time, lots of AoE damage between the two of them as well.
Yeah. And also, Wheel of Discord has gotten a big buff.
Oh yeah.
The recipe is twice as cheap right now, and Hyde is streaming now recently on Twitch, so I have been seeing him spamming us a lot and buying Wheel of Discord.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wouldn't be very surprised if you see that happening this game.
Like even if those two heroes ended up in the support role, they are pretty strong supports in general. Their basic skills are enough to kind of win you the lane. And Earth Spirit, super active. You have the Wheel of Discord, you pair with the Phoenix. the enemy just can't fight you without a pipe.
And this is a good sign, right? They're pulling out something new right now, and something that can actually utilize the new item changes that actually really beneficial. I think Will of Discord plus Phoenix, all these ultimates are magical damage, so that's gonna synergize really well.
And also, I guess, taking advantage of the early team fighting as well that we've seen from all of our games since yesterday, right? Trying to utilize all that extra kill gold that you get now compared to last patch where everyone was passively farming lane because you got more gold in lane than you did through kills.
Yeah, and I think Boom right now, they can fall back to the Queen of Pain, go for the Orchid Rush or like a Storm with the Orchid Rush. You know, any hero that can use the Orchid is a good hero right now. Nature's Prophet is still up. And Nature's Prophet was actually not banned at all, but no one picked it up.
Yeah, when you have a spirit that wants, you know that this hero wants to play at the mid lane, so definitely want to get some kind of hero that's aggressive enough to pose a threat to the opponent mid, so that they can kind of get some kills and utilize the movement of a spirit.
Yeah, like even if the Earth Spirit or Phoenix doesn't go for the Veil, you have heroes like Puck that can utilize the Veil very well. The Pugna also does the same. If Boom Esports wants to play a bit faster, we've seen the Lash Strike yesterday, also a decent pick that I think Boom Esports can consider. Playing the TNC Predator.
Speaking about this, I think if Boom Esports right now, they know that Esprit is going to build a Wheel of Discord. I think they have to eye on some kind of anti-heroes to further synergize with the Wheel of Discord to give in even more magical damage. So the heroes that you mentioned are all great.
Yeah, they're all pretty decent in dealing with in using the Veil of Discord. I think even the Viper, like if they can somehow sneak the Viper in, like in the last two picks, that would be great as well. But it really depends on what TNC Predator. Like if they still go back for the Dragon Knight or Spectre, then you might be expecting a Viper pick from Boom.
But the thing about Viper is that, you know, flashy, mid player, flashy. Mikoto is 10k. Are you going to let him play
a Viper?
Yo, bro, I'm 10k. You let me play Viper?
Disrespect.
You are disrespecting me.
In the words of Alacrity, you're disrespecting the player.
Oh dear. I think Icebug needs to change poor Viper again.
Yeah, give him some kind of bling ability, you know.
Please
some
no.
some kind of mobility, and then the mid C players would love them.
Then he's just too strong.
Oh goodness.
Well, the bans are different. TNC, because of the absence of this Venge, so TNC they're switching out their bans. They're banning out Faces Void, LC, any hero with a lockdown to protect the egg and to synergize with the abilities of Earth Spirit and Phoenix are taken out. We might see Boom now finally having a chance to go for the TB again. Then you can pull out like a surprise pick, right? You suddenly pick the Venge into TB, and there's no way the TNC Predator can ban it out in the next two picks. If you want to be adventurous, this is the time.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is that you have to utilize this second phase of the pick phase and somehow sneak your winning condition in, because you have two picks after that to protect that pick. So that's going to be really important. And Venom is going to be the ban for TNC. Maybe Ursa?
Yeah, leading up to an Ursa. Maybe any melee carry really.
Ursa and Troll are decent at taking out the 8, right? It's something that's written in stone. So maybe TNC Predator are looking more towards the Ursa, since Venomancer is a direct counter to that bear.
5 seconds.
Or also maybe they're looking for some kind of initiation hero that requires a blink. We know that something like a Bat Rider with not picking any melee heroes. Especially melee off lane, because Ursa is still in the pool. Ursa is really great against
Pango. Just protect the 8.
Serves the same purpose. Can also frontline a bit as well, since he can absorb some of that damage.
Yeah, and it's slightly easier to get away from the Ursa, I guess, if the Ursa goes to TNC Predator.
I mean, the disarm's great.
Yeah, it's also a hero that can buy Helm of Dom. So
more Helm of the Dominator, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, we have seen. I think I've seen some Chinese games that I think, especially Esther, XXS, he has been finding a lot of success with the Pango with Helm of Dominator.
Yeah,
I think it's really strong.
Since you don't really want to buy the the Vlad, so if you want to replace it with the Helm of Dom, this is one of the heroes that can do that. Nature's Prophet, definitely expect an early Orchid Rush. If he has a good lane, he can just skip the boots, go straight for an Orchid and look to play with this Earth Spirit, this Pango, and just create space for the anti-mage. Kind of like what TNC Predator did in the last game.
And
Oh, there you go, the
Terrorblade.
TV. A TNC special.
Alright, so I think in what was it? Old Dota, Terrorblade and Anti-Mage used to be the big
The big what do you call? The
big-
brothers, right?
Yeah, the brothers.
the brotherly rivalry.
Yes, the brotherly rivalry.
Although they don't look anything alike now. So
In Dota 1, they're twins, right? Like
Yeah.
one's the elder brother, the older brother.
One is
Yeah.
deaf and one is blind, right?
Yes, one is deaf, one is blind.
So wait, what's the other sense I'll be missing?
Wait, I
Deaf,
think they're
blind?
both blind.
Is it?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. That's too long ago for me, Dota 1.
Yeah, those are
Anyways, like, who do you favor looking at the draft?
I still want to go for Boom. I know Boom has not been performing, but I think that
You might be jinxing them.
yeah.
I'm just
sticking with Boom.
Honest opinion, you might be jinxing it. I'm just
I
saying.
feel lucky, I got the Mars side. I'm going with Boom.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, for me, you all know I'm never an anti-mage fan, and you are playing TB. You're playing anti-mage against the TB, and you know that TB is one of the best heroes that TNC has. So I have to go for TNC.
Alright, so one of our panelists has jumped ship. As for us, though, we are done on the panel. We're going to throw it over to our casters. Lyrical and Winter, take it away for the final game of this series.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. Final game. It all comes down to this. Winter TNC looking to get a clean sweep as we've, I think, come to expect a little bit from it. It feels like they're reacting to the patch pretty well. How are you feeling about these drafts?
Fun drafts, man. Fun drafts. We're gonna have a lot of team fight. Look at the heroes. Phoenix, Earth Spirit, Snapfire.
I'm excited. I got my shoulder shake going. We're ready to happen, man. I think that it's like one of those things too where there's a lot of really cool heroes that create unique team fights. But let's get ready to hop into this game number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, TNC versus Boom. Let's do it. And we're away. Wonderful. The lovely, lovely sight of an anti-mage running to lane. One of the weirder sets that guy has, but already has the Orb of Venom to open up while he's doing his dance moves.
Wow.
So he goes against KP.
He started with an Orb of Venom. That's ballsy, man. So I guess they're gonna try lane. Since he started with Orb of Venom, then that would make sense. But the Earth Spirit also has Orb of Venom.
You can hit 2 different people.
Wow, amazing. He slowed
It's a big
heroes, and then 2 of them run away.
30 seconds.
It's a big brain thought right there.
Yeah.
There's so many different taunts.
I mean, just since it's a Pango, they're probably gonna let him be alone. So it's TB mid. Oh, they want a TB against Nature's Prophet. Because the Queen of Pain doesn't do so well against Nature's Prophet. Interesting.
So a couple of little changes that have been made to the laning setup, and this trying to be revealed either. We did see the other game with Dreamless playing. Oh, wait a minute. A little bit of a battle ensuing. Tim's and some trouble. They can't quite get in range for another right click on him. Wow, so Boomer gonna back out.
The double Orb of Venom, chasing 2 heroes away.
I told you. You didn't believe me.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
It's all good, man. Yeah, it's interesting though. It feels to me like this top lane in particular, right? As we're taking a look at mid, just a little usage there of the Metamorphosis and then head out. But it's Queen of Pain, Pangolier, and Earth Spirit all in the same lane together. Like people are going to be blinking, people are going to be swashbuckling, they're rolling all over the place.
Also, Earth Spirit TP quite early. Okay, now March follows him. I was actually kind of expecting him to wait a bit to see what the enemy is doing before he teleported. Because the AM could have been in a lot of problems if the lane wasn't pulled back towards his tower and there's 3 heroes in his lane. I'm not sure if the Jakiro needed to move towards the Earth Spirit's reaction. We'll see. Now it's a 2-1-2. Earth Spirit's pulling the wave. He has a Salve in his career, so he'll be fine. Just gonna deny some of the creeps towards the wave.
Oh god, that's really close. And March in the meantime drags the aggro over, and he's going to get, well, sort of a deny. The neutral is actually the one that ended up getting it, but still, denies that range creep away.
Yeah, and bot lane is going fairly well for the AM right now. He has harassed the AM till he has 0 mana, he has 2 mangoes. But this lane is going to be a-okay for him. AM is going to farm a lot. And mid lane is a Nature's Prophet against TB like we said before. TB has high base armor, so he's going to be able to deal with the harass from the Treants, but he's only 2 CS. Oh, 3 CS against 6, 7.
I was up top there. We were talking about the high mobility. There's one hero that doesn't have it in this lane, and that's the Jakiro, who goes down for the first blood. FPZ picks it up. Yeah, really not great for Gabby at the early goings here, but now that he has his illusions, can maybe try and last hit a little bit more effectively. But Makoto, he's just sending his treants onto these creeps and taking care of business. He's doing a great job.
I think the TV should be just like, he's gonna get levels and he's going to ditch the lane and jungle with the image. I don't think he wants to really just stay in the lane, even though he has high armor against the Nature's Prophet. Like, he's not really having that great of a time in the lane. Like, some of these last hits are even to Treants, you know. So the Nature's Prophet has 11 denies, oh my god.
A couple of those are his own treants as well, though. I've kind of been keeping my eye on it. So, you know, everything's a little inflated in mid lane.
Wow. Time to inflate the economy.
There you go. Now you're speaking my language. Well, down bottom, again, a little bit more aggro, forcing Dreamless back, and now the creep wave's going to be pushing a little bit more into the favor of TNC.
He has been struggling. He didn't really get as many last hits as I expected. He's only 8 right now. Void Spirit is 14 and 2.
He's having a really good time on KP. Having a lot of experience playing on this hero so far. I feel like you see him playing it all the time.
It's a great hero. Easy setup. Very
Armel in some trouble, but is going to be able to get the walk away afterwards. Brought down very low, and is just going to salve up now, and does have the 2 points up in Shadow Strike. So that's what's keeping the rest of Boom really low, and actually going to be able to find the range to get the dagger onto FBZ, and that forces him all the way back. But he's already got that Helm of Iron Will for the regen.
He doesn't have a salve though. I think he just needs to die. I think he just needs to die. Just go die. Just die and go back to base. And the Queen doesn't have Blink? Or does he have? Oh, he has Blink. Maybe he's gonna try to... Nope. Never mind. I think if you're the Queen, you don't even want to kill him, you know, because he can't do anything in the lane.
Roll in instead. Getting some right clicks there onto Armel. Throws another one of the daggers. Disarmed for the moment. Another round of disarm. FBZ living actually through all of this.
You see the Helm! The Queen doesn't even want to kill the Pango. He doesn't even want to finish the Pango. The Pango feels so bad if he doesn't die here. He wants to die.
But Hyde, does he want to die? He's also dropping down really low. Another blink in a second gets the double! Oh my god, Armel! What a freaking baller!
Yes,
Makoto, no! Easiest kill of his life. Oh, and they don't quite break the TP out.
Okay, back to business. Bounty run time.
That was the greatest thing ever. That was so good.
That was like the moment. Aha! I have a double kill. I'm alive, guys. Oh wait, what? No, I'm not alive.
No longer. Dreamacell didn't have another blink up, so he can't go for the other bounty run. But Kescute instead. It's going to be the one that makes the journey over. Has to go for the TP out, otherwise KP would have killed him.
Alright, so first catapult wave has arrived, and there's a Nature's Prophet in the game. Powers are going to go down. Where? They should be moving mid to push with the catapult. At least the Boom supports right now. Especially the Earth Spirit, but Nature's Prophet is moving top. He wants the top tower. Oh wait, nope. Cancels his TP. Nope.
I don't know. That was a weird one. He's going now instead a second round. Finds himself March. The kit comes through. Treants are there to soak up the tower damage, but eventually they will be able to find that kill, and now Armel able to pick up another one.
Not this time.
Interesting. He is taking a lot of damage, though. This Makoto right click.
They still have the catapult. The Phoenix has to move mid to deal with this. The TB is going to do a lot of damage if no one reacts. The Phoenix needs to go mid right now.
Nobody's coming. Nobody's reacting.
It's no good. The Phoenix is late.
Makoto is going to show up in time and be able to at least force them back a little bit.
Okay.
Much needed.
Yeah. Otherwise, the tower will have taken a lot of damage with the TB. hitting the tower with the Metamorph image. So right now AM, he killed the enemy catapult, so there's no danger to the tower.
They blow up Hyde.
Huh? I guess
he rolled in.
He rolled in?
Yeah. He thought it was going to go really well. It did not, unfortunately. KP running away from Kezcute here. Trying to back out. There hasn't really been that much damage done. It feels like Makoto's kind of been stuck in the mid lane because otherwise Terrorblade was going to take his tower.
Yeah, that's why I said it's better for the supports to rotate actually to the Nature's Prophet lane because he's dealing with a TB, right? It's better for them to pressure that lane. And TB is kind of their win condition, you know, so like going for the top lane, and it's a Queen of Pain and Jakiro. How do you expect you can push the tower?
Right. It's impossible. As we did see.
Be careful with using the word impossible. You're gonna get in trouble.
Oh, it's fine. I said some silly stuff before. I'm sure it's not going to be the last time.
So right now, the Pango is still not level 6 yet, so they can't really play around the Rolling Thunder yet. March is
still to kill him.
Dead.
As he's going to get chased down by Makoto. Sonic Wave used with the dual breath afterwards will not translate into a kill. And in fact, with Kezcute here as well, Armel might feel a little bit overconfident. Needs to be careful. He does have Blink back up in a second. And manages to roll. Oh, wait, no! Not quite. Hyde predicts it beautifully. Finds the kill.
Yep, and now they're going to be able to get this tower. I don't think Dyer is going to react, but the TB is going to get the mid tier 1. This is the more important tier 1. They do not want to give up this trade.
God, Gabby's so good. Just knows what he needs to do afterwards, but they won't be able to get the full tower taken. They do get some pretty good damage onto it. FBZ.
Wow.
Now being erased down. Ace Rune chase down does have the ice path, but not quite on the mark. March misses that one. And they are going to fully go in on taking down this tier 1 tower mid. Bring in Tims as well. A lot of heroes making the rotation for Boom. Dreamless Cell is here as well. The roll going to be completely off the mark. Gabby doesn't have Sunder right now. The cookie to keep him alive. Needs to regen back up afterwards. They'll blow up the Jakiro. So it was a lot to rotate. All 5 heroes, but they keep their tower alive.
It's a very, very good rotation from the AM. Like I said, this is the most important tier 1 that you have. You do not want to give this up.
Damn. They need to come and contest it. Like, this is so much pressure. And FBZ, you know, he didn't have the best of time ever as they're going to get the roll in, find themselves the Snapfire. KP trying to slow this down, but a turnaround from Tims. Makes it happen for a moment.
They got the tower. That's nice.
Okay.
1 for 1. Runes spawning.
I was going to say, though, that the fact that FBZ already has this Helm of the Dominator up so early, no boots even.
Wait, what? Helm on the Pango?
Yeah, man.
Everyone's getting Helm?
That's what they're saying. They like it.
I guess this is like kind of like the new cheap item, like cheap transition item that helps you in the lane and helps you in the game. You have an extra creep with a disable. And you can take towers.
Yeah, you know, I can imagine a net creep or something being really good to make sure they can't dodge from your roll or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. Good against the Queen, good against the Void Spirit.
Well, it is 10 minutes in now. Bounty Runes trading off there, and you can see that the top network is inhabited by Boom. And it's pretty good feeling if your anti-mage is one of the top net worths at 10 minutes.
Yeah, second catapult wave. TNC wants to push with the Jakiro. Down bot. I think Radiant should defend this. They have the... Oh no, they don't have Egg actually, but they have Rolling Thunder. They should hold this tower for sure. Don't give this up. Spirit has TP and Magnetize.
We'll see if he wants to come and contest. It looks like he's setting up for up top, though, to maybe pressure and get something done onto Tims here. This would be a nice kill if they could do it, but I think that he's within range of the vision. It's just outside of it. Yeah, they see him on the outpost, though.
So who's happy farming? The AM or the TB?
Dude, I don't know.
AM does... Like, the timing is very weird, right? Because TB he's the hero that comes online faster. He can push your towers faster. AM needs more time. But when it comes to late game, or wait a minute, Tims, Nice jump.
Couldn't get the silence out there in time, and Dreamocell actually used Magnetize here. Tim's is taking a lot of damage over time, but he is going to be able to find a turnaround kill. Hyde goes down. Dreamocell, the absolute madman. He does have Blink away and again in the second, but he's going to burn down. That was the worst thing that could have happened. Oh, boom.
Was that a save your buddy syndrome, or there was a I can get this kill and get out syndrome?
I think it was the second one. I think that was Tim's popping his stick maybe before he got mana voided. I don't know. It was really well played though.
Strength hero, my friend, not a squishy support.
Armel, they're trying to get a return finish here. Silence out, but Armel just has the blink away afterwards. Yeah, boom. I mean, I think it's good and well if everything's sort of remaining even, but if they start losing the anti-mage and Gabby's still farming, it's getting scary.
Nature's Prophet has Orchid, so let's see what can he do. He wants to kill, I think, the Queen of Pain with this. I mean, the TB if possible, but I don't think he's going to be able to find the TB. So his team should smoke right now. They have Egg, they have Rolling Thunder, they have Magnetize in 20 seconds, Nature's Wrath available, they should go right now.
But on the other side, you see TNC smoke together, and they're going to try and hit that timing just a little bit earlier. Armel does not have its first item, but they have a lot of damage.
The team fights.
Oh, Kescute revealed, jump forward, Astral Step. They get the taunt afterwards. Sonic Wave blows him up. FBC seeing if he can blow up Armel now. They do have the rotation coming in. Makoto finds him and able to get the kill on the Quap. So there's the turnaround they needed. March now trying to run away. FBZ is going to be able to not quite get the kill.
Good trade. Boom. Very
Works.
good trade. Yeah, very good trade. They didn't know that the Nature's Prophet has Orchid. That's why the Queen of Pain played way too aggressive. I think he needs to get use ASAP. He's building one. Halfway there. But they're gonna lose this tower.
Maybe a turnaround moment though here. Tim's has his ulti available and KP thinking about going in. If they overextend, if they stick around too long, Hyde could be the one they jump on. Well, they are going to be able to kill him. Makoto goes down.
They got the combo, the jump remnant. I mean, KP has been on point so far in the last series and the game currently with this Void Spirit.
Yeah, playing very well. It does still, cause a little bit of worry here that Dreamocell is, going to get into his Battle Fury pretty soon. Like, he's still very farmed on the anti-mage.
It's okay. I don't think he's that farm because he died at one time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. The Nature's Prophet is the one that's very fun.
What's he going for next?
BKB. And he needs to.
Wow.
There's too much magic damage.
Yeah. It's scary. Also a way to get out. TNC fairly split up as another gank train is coming in.
They see the TV. He's in trouble.
Oh, Gabby, careful, careful. Find him, silence him, kill him. Dropped everything.
Why would he? That was actually kind of insane that he tried to kill the ward there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think he expected them to react towards the bot pressure, and he didn't realize that they were in this area. They didn't have any vision. This is the only ward they have. But he was in a very dangerous position there. I think he needed to be more careful. If he wanted to kill the ward, maybe just try to use the illusion to do it. He shouldn't use it with the hero.
I wonder if it was because, just not recognizing that bottom tower had already been taken, and the only other place to go for them was top tier 2.
If they're not defending the bot, it means they're coming top.
Yeah. But another TP in. Armel, wanting to get a little bit aggro, finds the Yule Scepter lift up onto Earth Spirit. KP, Aether Remnant. Still gets to roll. That's cool. Oops, indeed. Oh. So 9-8, 1,000 gold lead. As Makoto still trying to farm into that BKB. Is that really the timing that they're going to be looking to make stuff happen around the BKB of the Nature's Prophet, or what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, the BKB is going to allow them to take the one good team fight. It means they can get Rosh. Yeah, on Radiant, they have a lot of that right-click damage from Nature's Prophet. I mean, the next fight is going to be very, very crucial. Like you said, this BKB fight. Whoever wins the fight has the ability to just take Roshan right away with the lineup.
Tim shows up there, mid lane, hide a little bit too late, and can't manage to find the Snapfire. Manta Style just now completed on the Terrorblade as well. He's going to be going back for the BKB afterwards on Gabby, recognizing the tempo this game is going to be played at. March. It's down.
It's always March. You don't want to kill March. Oh no, you want this guy.
Oh my god, Gabby. Not again. Not again. He gets the silence. They get the roll back and forth. He has Manta afterwards. If he can get it off in time, but he can't. The full lockdown is there, and TNC trying to find an answer. They lose the Nature's Prophet, but I mean, Can't make up for this. It's a hard kill to get. The roll-in is there. Does he have another silence? He manages to get it. Yule Scepter keeping him off as well afterwards. March getting control. Dreamacell shows up, though, and that's going to be enough to take him down. Now Tim's turned upon next. Dreamacell is there. The right clicks raining in, and they will take a fourth, or rather the third. And a double for Dreamacell.
Yeah, the TV is just not... they didn't know where the Radiant team was, and he had to... I think he had to just take safer farm, like nearer to his tower. He was trying to farm, I think he was trying to go to the Ancients, but it was already cleared. Not sure what he was trying to do there. But I think March kind of felt like, because he was standing on the high ground right there, right? He was hovering. So I think he was expecting a smoke or something to come, and he was just waiting there. But then TV decided to run up.
Yeah. Feels a little bit like they're not all on the same page or something.
Not sure.
Maybe just... But have to wait and see how this goes. Dreamacell still farming like a champ.
Yeah, not the
done.
cleanest of games, but we've seen a lot of epic team fights so far with the heroes.
Oh yeah. Mid
lane. Nice.
High. Gets the roll out. Nope, can't do it. Gives him the kick. Oh, that was a cool move for a second, but didn't end up working.
AM's getting a tier 2. This is not a good trade for Daya.
He's also getting a Sanjay and Yasha.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Excuse me? Sanjay and Yasha?
That's what Dreamacell wants.
Is it legend?
I don't know. I feel like, don't you need the Dispel?
I mean, you always want to get Manta on AM.
And like Reflection? Isn't that really scary?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll see. Dreamacell, they find him. Oh god, really well played. The stun is there afterwards, trying to bring him down, but I think Dreamacell just gets out.
Oh, the snap bounty? He predicted him blinking forward. He actually pre-launched the bounty in front. Oh my god.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Sonic Wave? Hey, they might actually kill him. I think he's dead.
Right. Blinking. They're already getting the queue up for it. Oh, is there any way to keep him alive? He's really low. Dreamacell just gets yelled in his ear, but the silence comes a second too late. Magnetized onto everybody. KP being brought down somewhat low, and they reapply it afterwards. They'll be able to. High, trying to back away. Gets out of there for the moment, and Makoto turning now onto Tim's, seeing if they can kill him off in time. TP out, no. They managed to find him. Right clicks from the TB. Makoto's gonna die, and it looks like KP also is gonna escape the chain lightning. It's almost enough, but it's not quite. KP lives.
The first fight with the 10-second BKB goes to TNC's favor. That was a very, very good anticipation by the Snapfire. I don't think they would have gotten the kill if he didn't do that. Because he gave vision, he pre-launched his Mortimer's Kiss up the high ground, and Queen of Pain saw where the aim blinked, and he was able to run him down. That was amazing. Don't get to see moves like that every day.
Tim's, what a god. This guy has played Dota a few times, definitely. And I guess that the other thing about it that... a few times, exactly. The other thing about it is that, like, you know, in that moment, I clicked on the Queen of Pain. She already had Blink clicked. Like, she was already in the midst of it when the pause happened. So there's not even anything that, like, it could look like there was, you know, decisions made at the last second or whatever. So 14 to 15, still very even. And it doesn't really, I mean, you know, Boom's kind of been leading, it feels like, in a way at various points this game, but I don't know. I'm starting to get worried about this Terrorblades, particularly when the BKB timings come out.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. It's an anti-mage against Terrorblade showdown. Minute 45. Man fight. Terrorblade BKBs hits the AM. He runs out of mana, but he's not running away. He's the big bad brother.
Okay.
That's the law, you know. TV and AM are brothers.
That's what they're saying. The panel is talking about it. Uh-oh. Kescute. Get out of there. They're going to try and chase him down. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to. Well, kickback maybe. The control is there. Armel shows up on the low ground.
Stay on your high ground.
Oh, it's deadly. It's really scary trying to do that.
AM has not done his farming. He's not done yet. He is still hitting creeps, cutting waves. He sees his brother. He gives him a tap on the shoulder. Hello? I know you have BKB. I'm not going to fight you now. No, he went for Manta. Why me? Why he's trying to play with my feelings?
I just want you to see cool things, that's all. So it looked like he wanted to go Halberd afterwards, so he was going to go Sanjin Yasha and then into Manta Halberd. But deciding instead to just go straight for the Manta to deal with the...
Is it really just like good to get like a Halberd? It's a cheap evasion item right now. Because they made that change.
Well, and I think against Terrorblade in particular, it's pretty good, right? Like, I don't know. They're gonna get Aegis here, though. It looks like. Oh, they get the silence on a KP. Can they do it? I mean, they're walking in. This is really dangerous. They're dropping the whole ulti. He's gonna jump into it, snatching the Aegis. KP, the god, will get stunned. Now they're trying to back away. They've used their entire ultimate, the full collection of it. BKB out from Makoto, trying to turn to fight Gabby. He has Sunder available if things get a little bit too dicey. Walks in, goes for the right clicks onto Kescute. Will be able to find him.
Man, KP, the star of the show right now. Yules cancels the TP. Goodbye, Hyde. FBZ. Can he get out? Nope. KP is here.
He's trying yet again. Got him under control. They do manage to dodge that 8th remnant, but it's not going to matter. Ice Path and the cookie. And an easy 200 gold for Tim's.
And AM says, thank you for the space. I kind of hope you guys didn't die.
I don't know. It's starting to feel like maybe a bit of a heavy load, I guess.
Yeah, the AM doesn't really fare very well against the TV during, like, I would say that you start to fare well when you get 6 slot. You're in 6 slot and you can burn all his mana and he can't sunder. But 20 minutes to, I would say, around 35, 40 minutes. It's the TV's time, you know?
And, I mean, this is coming close on that right now as well. And you're getting a lot of other heroes that are sort of stacking up their items. Snapfire is super farmed this game.
He buy a Singe? Oh my god, he's actually going for Halberd.
I told you. You didn't believe me.
Is it actually better than Butterfly? I mean, you're AM, you know? Do you even have problems farming? Like, I feel like the hero always has slot issues, you know. I wish I had more slots on AM, you know. I can keep farming, but I don't have any slots to put my items.
It's true.
Are they in a situation in the game where they need something cheap from the AM to fight? I'm not even that sure.
Maybe he feels like if they can just get through this timing right now and not die. I mean, I think we've been seeing more and more halberds recently.
Yeah, I know. Because the item got changed in a good way, you know.
Yeah. But we'll have to wait and see. Status resistance is always super valuable.
Yeah, I guess. It's nice. That's how the game, like whether it pays off, you know. It's a cheap item that allows you to fight right away. He might be feeling that the game is going south. TV is going to, my big brother is going to hit on my high ground soon. I have to be prepared.
Kodo runs into KP. Hello, and TP Yules. That was really weird. Meanwhile, though, over to the side, they find the Jakiro. Gabby turning now onto Hyde, seeing if they can do anything. FPZ hitting nobody with his ultimate. They get the Supernova out afterwards, and gonna run over and away from them. But the team fight is so spread out, they managed to get one kill for another. Gabby Metamorphosis turning. There's the Sunder Kescute roll away, and gonna get brought down by KP. Claiming that bounty.
He's not even here.
I don't want to battle you guys. Leave my team alone, but I won't fight you if you go for him. Makoto is just going to get completely decimated. And Am's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm just hitting Tim's over here. Don't worry, guys. See if we can get the kill. If not, I'll just go back to farming. Chasing, ring around the trees, and then comes away.
To cut the creep wave, he says, no. This kill is not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to play like this, do you actually need the helmet? I mean, I don't know. Just very strange.
It's a good point. Like, how much quicker would he be able to clear through the waves, going butterfly or something like that as well?
Yeah, if you're gonna play the game like this, you're not even trying to fight, then why are you getting the helmet? Is it just okay? Time to give my brother some hit points.
Oh my god. That one hurts. That sucks. Poor AM.
Yeah.
A 3,000 gold lead for TNC, looking very good in this game number 2.
So Aegis is going to wait. Oh, it's already used. So they have to play for the. I think they have to play for the next rush before they want to try to go high ground.
You're talking about Boom or TNC?
TNC. They have to try to get the tier 2. Like the bot tier 2 is really low. Secure outpost, like the 30-minute outpost, and then go for rush after that. They need 1, maybe 2 more items on the TB before they go high ground.
The thing though is they've got such good items on all their other cores too. Normally it's like TB way ahead, but here, you know, you're about to get. You just got Aghanim Scepter on Void Spirit. You know, Jakiro has Veil and a Glimmer Cape. Your Snapfire has, you know, Spirit Vessel. Force Staff is going BKB. Like they're hitting a lot of really good timings. I think the Quap just got a BKB.
If they kill someone, yes, I would say they can go high ground. But if it doesn't happen, it's risky to go high ground. They're trying to go for a pickoff. KP once again catches the AM.
Oh, big jump in. The silence is there. Dreamless no control. They get the stun. He gets the blink away, but still in a lot of trouble. KP thinking about chasing, decides to go for the other heroes instead. So only the Phoenix was brought down, dead.
It's called. He actually survived because he has Halberd, because he has the extra HP and evasion.
And status resistance, don't forget.
He knows, man.
And that could have been one of those moments where if he loses it.
Yeah, if he died there, I don't think he would have buyback, and Daya could have pushed high ground.
Oh my god, caught Dreamo Cell. But can't quite manage to kill him off there, Tim's. It's a good attempt.
Yeah, I guess because he didn't die there because of the halberd, the item kind of pays for itself.
Right.
But every time you die as AM, it means that you're losing a lot of gold, like a lot of farming time. Mystery, buy your halberd.
Would you recommend it? Would you tell people to buy halberd AM? Be honest with me.
No, probably.
Okay.
But then again, don't take my word, I'm not a carry player.
That's true.
What do I know, man, about hitting creeps and buying items? I have braces. I have what in my inventory? I have smokes. You need a smoke? I'm the man to call to.
Call them up, everybody. I know. Well, they're going to pressure top here. It's level 20 on Terrorblade, while AM just cuts each of the waves continuously. He's anticipating somebody coming back to defend, but nobody's showing up for it. And in the meantime, you can see that Terrorblade's sending his illusions out to cut waves as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, I think the moment he gets to safe tank and he has Aegis, AM has to fight. Like at some point, the AM has to fight. I think they need to even stop the rush. But right now, Daya is going to smoke to reclaim their area. They're coming back. They have a ward. They see the AM blinking forward. Jakiro.
Yeah, they saw that as well, though. The Tango was able to cut it. FBZ, he gets caught in the end. Does not have a way out of here as the right clicks are going to come through Ice Path afterwards. So they take one. Can they get any more?
Oh, Phoenix. He runs into the Terrorblade party.
And they're going to be able to get out.
No detection.
They just, it might have been night vision.
Oh yeah, it's night. What am I? I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
No, you're not. You're smart dude. Mantle off the Terrorblade stuff immediately. So frustrating to play against the Reflection as an anti-mage for any amount of time. You just lose all your mana and runs into everybody. Blinks forward to cut the wave. Dreamless does not appear to care. He should though. He's completely in trouble. He's just dead. Sonic Wave every damn thing, and Dreamless
80 seconds. Heaven's Halberd did not save you this time. I think that's Rex. A straight up Rex.
Yeah, that's really rough. Armel is already there. Do they have Gabby nearby as well? Yeah, he's here.
Might be 2 lanes. Oh no. Mikoto has to cut the waves.
Yeah, he's going to try and find it, but it's going to be a bit too late.
He missed the wave.
He'll get the couriers, though. He's going to lose his base for it. It's not great. I don't know, man. Dude, and they still have this catapult here as well. It's living. The creep wave is living. The jump forward, Yule Scepter. They're going to be able to control him. Roll in, interrupted. Is it going to be enough? Right clicks out. Gabby is decimating them, and Armel able to live. Right clicks far away. Managed to find another kill. 3 dead, and Gabby stand tall.
No, Phoenix has buyback, but it's worthless. His buyback doesn't mean anything right now. The Pango has no buyback. AM has no buyback. One pick off 2 lanes. That's the TB.
And they are going to take it down so quickly. The Phoenix is going to buy back, but like you said, no egg. They don't really need to worry that much. They're going to actually back out and respect it as Roche is up.
Yeah, now the Roche fight is the last time. Raiden cannot afford to give up this Roche. They have to run there, contest smoke with Pango when he's alive, and head on right there. Right now. They need to fight when the Metamorph is on cooldown.
God, it just feels so... I mean, it's suddenly an 11,000 gold lead, right? Like, it's completely fallen apart.
One roll of the dice. Didn't work, and there you go. You are 10,000 chips down.
10,000. Tim's buys a medallion to help Roche get taken that much more quickly. Unfortunately, his courier's dead.
High ground. Who has the high ground? This is going to be very, very crucial. Radiant is trying to claim the opposite high ground. They have Observer Wards. They have a gem on the Phoenix. Oh, this is the classic. I'm on your high ground, you're on my high ground. Nobody wants to run down the low ground.
Yeah, problem is, though, that you already have creeps up here on this side of the map for TNC.
He just profit. Don't worry.
Oh, Armel almost gets caught. Hyde now is a bit too far forward after the roll. He rolled in, but is going to get caught out and dodges away. FBZ not hitting on anybody. Gabby's just right-clicking him without Metamorphosis. 20 seconds until that's back up. Over here to the other side, they do manage to bring back the Phoenix. Makoto, BKB, and just going to try and walk away. He doesn't have TP. He doesn't have anything. Makoto's dead. The right-clicks are coming through Sunder to blow him up and take him down. Hyde also nowhere left to go, and now they got Metamorphosis back up.
Yeah, and guess what AM's doing? Hitting creeps.
I mean, he's trying.
Story of the whole game.
Doesn't have another answer, and in the meantime, TNC gonna stand tall, try and take down this last set of racks. It's not looking like Boom have what it take. They blow him up. Sonic Wave, Makoto dead. No buyback. 90 seconds. And Dreamless Cells buys a Vanguard, hoping to make something happen with this Abyssal Blade, but the Ancient's already being exposed. The Ancient is going to be brought down. They are going to be able to take the throne, most likely. The Halberd! The Halberd! It's trying, but it's not working, as they will end it in the end. GG is called. TNC, take it 2-0.
And KP has been the star of this game. The last game, it was Armel, but this game, KP definitely is the shining star. He is the man. He is the MVP. So many good, so many good pickups. I think overall his play, his rotations were key. TB had made some mistakes in the early game. Got picked off. He was farming the wrong area. He was hitting the sentry, trying to kill the wards with his hero, and he died one time, and the other time in his own Ancients area. Those 2 deaths were pretty costly for him, but he was still able to catch up, and he comes online faster than the AM. If AM doesn't have a BKB, he's not going to fight the TB because of the reflection.
It's one of those games where you can look at the sort of numbers afterwards, and it tells such a clear story, right? Dreamless Cell, 10,800 damage. That's within like 300 damage of the Pango and the Earth Spirit. Like he just wasn't able to do anything because he didn't have those items they needed in time. Maybe that death up top by the tier 2 tower was part of that as well, slowing him down. But whatever the case was, they, like you said, just didn't come online quickly enough. And TNC did.
He needed, like, I would say 2 more items, BKB plus another. And he didn't even go for the BKB in the end. He went for the Abyssal Blade. It was like a Hail Mary. Either I kill the TB or I'm GG, I'm done.
Yeah. GG, I'm done for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, head on back to the panel, see what they thought about that game number 2. It's TNC looking strong on the new patch. They know what to do.
Thank you guys. Welcome back to the panel, everyone. TNC managing to take out 2 of those games. And Boom ID, unfortunately, this draft, it wasn't enough. The Terrorblade, just Terrorblade things, really.
Yeah. Draft looked good for Boom, but just not enough.
They have their pocket pick as well, Dreamer Cells, Anti-Mage, but still, it wasn't enough. I think I have to agree with Winter too. I think KP is definitely the shining star here in this game. You want him to do all the things, and he did it perfectly for you. You want him to push out the dead lane, he did it. You want to catch him to catch the Anti-Mage, he did it as well. And most importantly, he has 0 deaths. So he doesn't give up anything to Boom Esports.
Yeah, and I think this is a closer game, right? Because I think Boom, they got the very early Orchid, I think 12-minute Orchid on Mikoto. Boom, they were making those really proactive moves to take the fight straight to TNC, but it was just TNC managing the mid game slightly better. They made the bad decision, and while KP, he was the catalyst of a lot of these fights. You can see like the coordination from TNC, how they prioritize the target, and it all started with KP. KP was the one making those moves. KP was the one spotting out the target and signaling his team that, guys, let's go for this guy. Let's go for this target. And he really slowed out the game for TNC. Gabby came online on the Terrorblade, and he just eclipsed what the Anti-Mage could do.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw that coordination, like perfectly stacking their stuns. We saw them manage to take out the Anti-Mage by perfect stun stacking, whereas you were saying if it was in pubs, everyone would just blow all their stuns within that first ice path, and that would have been done and dusted. But yeah, TNC, they looked fantastic, whereas Boom, they're trying to experiment. Looks like they might need a little bit more time to experiment, unfortunately. Maybe try and take some games through pubs, try something new. We could be seeing something from them tomorrow, as I do believe they will be. Are they playing tomorrow? Oh no, it looks like they'll be playing next week. So they're going to be on break until later on. Oh, hang on, wait. Oh, they are playing tomorrow. Excuse me.
Against Detroit, I was thinking.
Yeah.
I kind of expected the Phoenix to do a bit more in this game, but you don't really feel the impact of this hero at all. It's mostly the Earth Spirit and the Pangolier.
Maybe we didn't feel the Phoenix. I'm not sure if you agree, so feel free to correct me if you want. But TNC, it seemed like they were expecting the team fights, because if you looked at the heroes that they picked, after seeing that Earth Spirit and the Phoenix, they actually had a lot of team fight themselves.
Yeah, but once KP picked up the Aghanim Scepter with the AoE silence for 4 seconds in total, there's just no place for Phoenix to place his egg. They always just jump together with the Quap and the Void Spirit to instantly burst off Cascube first.
Yeah.
So it's very hard for him to just set up the team fight with a beautiful egg.
And also at the same time, I think we might have slightly overlooked Jakiro as well. It's such a good pick. TNC picked Jakiro in both games. The Ice Power complements the team really well, right? The lockdown from Ice Power is, I think, arguably one of the best lockdowns in the game. Even better than the Fissure, I would say. And because you have this Void Spirit that naturally builds into a Yule's Axe, it's really hard for Boom to just fight TNC.
Yeah, this is synergy that comes all together between the Jakiro and the Void Spirit, not only because they can push out two dead lanes together, but when it comes to team fight and catching, the U Scepter can always set up for the Ice Path. So that's like guaranteed 5 seconds of stuns whenever they are together and catching one guy.
As long as you have someone on your team that buys a U Scepter, you basically can do your job. Like it's so easy for Jakiro. You just throw all your spells, and regardless of whether you die, you will always have an impact.
Yeah, it's always about the setup, right?
Yeah.
Well, KP getting our MVP vote for this match, and of course well deserved. His performance absolutely phenomenal. But that concludes that series. So TNC could be walking away with those 3 points, and of course 3 points is very valuable. We want to be finishing top 4 during the round robin group stage. As for Boom though, they're going to have to try and climb their way back up, because of course with a loss you get no points, and if you're not going up, of course your other teammates or other opponents will be going up on the leaderboard.
This is a really tough one for Boom, because this week is supposed to be the most important week, especially after week 2, right? When we saw them, we expected a Fnatic to 2-0 Boom, but Boom managed to draw the series, tie 1-1. And week 3 was supposed to be the most important week for Boom, where they really extend their lead, but they dropped 2 out of their 3 series. So it must be really hard on them.
It seems like it's bad timing, right? Just the new patch dropping and the team unable to really keep up with the patch. But This series is done and dusted. We'll let them have their break. They'll be coming back tomorrow though, so if you are cheering for Boom Esports, make sure you come back tomorrow for their matches. As for us though, we've still got one more series to go. It is Reality Rift going up against Geek Fam. Now after Reality Rift's performance yesterday, I know a lot of people are going to look forward to this. So I know this is going to be exciting. Guys, don't go anywhere. We've still got this one more series to go. But after this break, we'll be jumping right into the draft. We'll see you soon.